Expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full force. We have already started here. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Tries to pass it through. And that's offside. Yes, it is. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, I think it's hard to ignore this guy, like Peter. You don't normally think a goalkeeper is a potential match winner, but I think his consistency has to allow him an exception, because I think he's just very solid in all aspects of his game, and he has a great relationship with this defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And here's Owen, shakes the shoot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football, a more front-footed approach. It's got to be.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's De Bruyne. Modric.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Bastoni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rabiot. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's Fofana. Loftus-Cheek receives it in a good position here. Bastoni.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's through here. This is De Bruyne. Fofana. Modric. Now it's Nkunku. Batsasagi knocks it into space. Pings in a cross. Oh, what a oh, crossbar! Pedri. Xavi Alonso. Pedri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fofana. Now it's Fofana. Loftus-Cheek! And with that, the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
OK, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Barcelona leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And Owen! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Owen is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Xavi Alonso pulls short. He's having a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Now it's Xavi Alonso. Gabbia getting this one clear. And it's De Bruyne. So, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Pedri. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Izarazu, a true great in every sense of the word. Now it's Owen. Owen running with the ball. De Bruyne.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Koundé. And it's Pedri. And it's Neymar. Shoots! Now who's going to be first to this? Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Corner number 3 coming up. Xavi Alonso plays it short. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Modric. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Aims beyond the defence. He's being urged to shoot. Owen! Really well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
At a time.
De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. And time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Koundé. And that's that. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Not all of that, Jim. What are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.